You better make this easy, man.
Okay, so
Hello, Mr. Ready.
Affairs of the United States of America.
All right. And where are we on this one?
Your Honor, this was the Secretary of Veterans Affairs bought this property at a foreclosure sale. Mr. Recic is a occupant of the property. We have come to an agreement that he will vacate the property and relinquish possession of the property to the office of the Secretary of Veterans Affairs by the 15th of June. And we've signed a consent judgment to that effect.
Is that correct, Mr. Rick?
yes, sir.
You're a veteran, sir?
Yes, I am, sir.
What branch?
United States Air Force.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
How long were you?
13 years.
All right. And what, you fell behind and
I lost my job, and there was no way of me without having a job because I'm supply chain management. So I had a very good job, and I haven't been able to find a job to replace that level of income. And that's the reason why I fell behind.
on the 15th, what are you going to do?
15th, I'll be out.
Going.
I'm going to put all of my stuff into a storage, and I'm going to figure out where I'm going to stay then. That's my immediate plan. I mean, I do have sons and daughters here. So push come to shove, I could probably stay with them. For right now, the plan is I'm seeking, obviously, an eviction doesn't help. You know, so seeking a rental apartment or anything like that with my credit, et cetera, that's a challenge. I've tried not to have to rely on the Veterans Administration to help me further. I don't plan on.
But you earned it.
I did, but
You earned it. You don't have to apologize to anybody. You earned it.
thank you, sir.
You know, I sit here and I just know I get to do what I get to do because people like you did what you did. I'm reminded of that every day. And I realize they have to do it. I'm not blaming council, but when our veterans fall on hard times, all of a sudden what we do is we just kick them to the curb. And you just don't know what you're going to do. You're saying you're going to get your stuff into storage, but you're not sure where you're going.
Right, sir.
And just like that, everything changes. Instead of immediate eviction, the judge gives him time a chance to figure things out. Sometimes, justice isn't just about rules, it's about humanity.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you that chance. All right. Because I can't do it. I mean, if I have to, I will, but I should under these circumstances.
I'm trying to cooperate, but
No, I get it. You don't have to apologize for a darn thing. All right. If somebody, over the objection of plaintiff, I'm going to adjourn this to June 12th, 2026 at what time? At 1 p.m. and let you try to get a better plan together for yourself, see where you're going. Okay. I can't give you everything, but at least for your service, I owe you that.
thank you, sir.
All right. We'll see you on the 12th, Mr. Ready.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you. You do the same. Babu Banda Pade. No, I'm messing it up. Versus Diet Connor. Your name?
Yeah, Kyle.
Where are we on this case? Termination?
Correct. So background story here is 9 months without rents.
Does she currently have a lease?
Currently, this is through Section 8 and it's
Pardon?
through Section 8 and they terminated their lease.
What's your position on this?
So that's why I asked for the 2 weeks adjournment, so I can finish the other one, because he knew he was in abatement. I didn't know he was in abatement. Was
What?
in abatement. With Section 8, he was in abatement. He knew that. I did.
Abatement for what reason?
That was withholding his rent. I don't know. It was between them two.
Why was the rent being abated?
Originally, the rent wasn't being abated because they said the house wasn't repaired.
Yeah.
And we passed even the city inspection.
Did you go back to Section 8 then?
We tried to call them, nobody would answer.
Then that's not her fault. The apartment unit goes into abatement
Correct.
because of repairs you failed to make. So they don't pay rent.
Oh, sorry, the repair was done almost 9 months ago. We've been trying to contact them. And the city has been out there, re-inspected the house.
So about time
Who hold on. Who administers the Section 8 that you got this through?
RPI.
That's the problem.
Listen, so when the city came out, that was February of this year, right? So Section 8 told me when I talked to them in March, when he said he was going to evict me in May, when I talked to them, they told me, well, this is called retaliatory eviction. They told me to come here, let y'all know that this is what's going on, ask for another adjournment, because like they said, he knows what's going on. I don't. So then I spoke with them in March because they said, don't worry about it, we're handling it. So then I spoke with legal aid, because remember, I came down last week. I spoke with legal aid. They're trying to help me with the whole Section 8 problem because of him. So they said, see if I can get adjournment till after the 2nd, because that's when they go in and talk to Section 8.
They're going in on June 2nd, talk to Section.
Yes.
Got it.
Your Honor, just a couple things here to clarify. I have not gotten any communication from any regarding.
Yes, he did, Your Honor. I can
Stop. Go ahead. What were you saying?
So far, I've not gotten any communication from anybody are saying that, what are we doing next steps? In fact, even beyond that, we have had ordinance.
Here's my problem. I'm just going to stop both of you, because here's my problem. If the initial basis of not receiving rent was an abatement for repairs, and then that subsequently that rent has not been turned on, that's not generally, if ever, the tenant's fault. It's something else. So I'm not punishing her because either you didn't do the repairs, but you're telling me you did, or that RPI won't do what they're supposed to do. I'm not doing that.
Well, here's the problem right now is that they've gone on for 9 months. I have no.
Pardon?
Gone on for 9 months. I have nobody to talk to at RPI, no contact.
So you kick her out.
It's beyond that now. It's basically right now. There's that. There's the whole idea of the ordinance officers going out there. I'm in court. I had to pay $350 a couple months ago because of the house was in bad shape outside because of trash and the like. And then on top of that, we also have to mow the lawn, do everything, and take care of the property, so that way she can live there. We're not getting any rent or anything for any.
But you wouldn't get the rent because there weren't repairs. That's where this starts.
Mm-hmm.
Then you do the repairs, you get the inspection, and I'm going by what you're telling me,
Exactly.
and RPI doesn't turn it back on.
But then what do I do at this point? Because we've done
You need to talk to RPI.
nobody's calling me back from market. Who do I contact at RPI? I've been trying to reach them for months. Nobody's answering the phone. Nobody's returning call.
Legal Services is meeting with them. They told you on the 2nd.
Yes.
This matter is adjourned 12/2026. What time? 1 p.m.
PM, thank you.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, Andrew Key. Lori Anderson.
All right, where are we on this?
First and foremost, I would like to state that
Hold on a second. Why do I have this case? Because
what I've done, 5%.
which one? All right. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
I was gonna say that she has been using my personal information to impersonate me. And she's still harassing me. But never had me. The neighbors have been telling me that as well. We were wondering.
I'm here on a writ hearing.
Your Honor, from plaintiff's perspective, if I may, this is a writ hearing. We are coming up on the 56-day time hearing issue. As of our last hearing, we acknowledged that the defendant had made a $7,600 payment towards the rent that was owed when this case was filed, leaving a balance on that particular judgment of $4,107.37. The court was adjourned that so that that amount could be tendered to the plaintiff. Thus far, we don't have those funds. And furthermore, Your Honor, there's currently another 3 months worth of rent due.
Are you going to pay off this judgment?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Are you going to pay off this judgment?
I'm going to pay it, but it's not right. I would like to go over it since I do not owe that much.
Okay, ma'am.
There that I would like to look over and see something about repairs, but nothing was repaired. So I'm trying to see where the extra money is coming from. Still paying the water.
Lyman, this judgment was issued in March.
I have 6,600 to pay, but I would like to see everything before I pay it. So I just don't need.
That's the judgment. I'm not disturbing the judgment.
Well, it's not right at all. Cause I should only hold 1,000.
I'm not disturbing the judgment. Judgment is what it is. I don't have anything filed indicating that I should even look at that judgment. That's what the judgment was issued for. I'm now in May. If you pay off the judgment, they got to figure out what they're going to do.
I emailed the court the day of when that happened. Saying it wasn't right.
All right, let me just be clear. I'm not doing anything with the judgment. You can keep talking to me about it if you want, but I'm going to tell you the same thing. So your choices are you either pay off the judgment or I just deny this and they're going to go forth and do what they got to do. So which do you want to do? There is, you said 4107
37 on
on the judgment.
the judgment.
You said 37 or 40? $7.37. Okay. I think we were starting at the wrong one. All right. Are you going to pay that off? When are you going to do that?
66 that I can turn in next week.
Well, I can't. Lyman, I thought you said you had 66. Do you have?
I've been in the hospital.
Okay, I got that. I understand, and that's why I adjourned the proceedings out. But there's about 4,000 that's owed on the judgment. When is that going to be paid? Because the writ, Ms. Lyman, understand, the writ is sitting here in front of me right now. When is it going to be paid? Because I'm assuming if you pay that next week, and if I remember the rental rate, it's about 3,300 or something like that, it's gonna go up again. They're just gonna begin the case again. I mean, but that's not where I am right now. What day next week are you going to pay this?
The
I can't. That's not even next week. That's the week after.
we'll have it till the 8th.
And at that point, they're going to be 4 months, right? Is that right, Council?
That is correct, Your Honor.
So then I'm going to be what, 12 plus, well, I'm going to be about 13,000 behind at that point. Simon, I can't continue to do that. I don't mind giving people an opportunity to pay and catch up, but I can't do it. So, you know, the way it works is that I'm signing the writ, I'm issuing the writ, I'm denying the motion to stay the eviction, or I'm not staying the eviction. The writ is signed. If you pay it prior to the execution of the writ, then fine, but otherwise I'm not doing anything else. I can't, in good conscience, do that. So, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ann's gonna need that.